Back everybody to a younger view in sports, and before we get into reacting to my postseason predictions for the MLB, I would like to read you all a quote made from a famous philosopher. It's classic LA Dodgers. They always find a way to lose. James Irvin, which is me. Yikes, kind of ironic considering how the postseason went, but let's react to my postseason predictions. So Blue Jays and Rays. I predicted the Rays and I was right, 1-0. Yeah, Blue Jays are young. They're young and hungry. I did not think this year. I think the Rays are too good. Kevin Cash has done a great job managing, which is also kind of ironic. We'll get to that later in the video. But the Rays swept them as I predicted. Too early for the Blue Jays to really compete anything. But they are young. They are hungry. They got a taste of it. Watch out for the Toronto Blue Jays. Indians, Yankees. I predicted the Yankees because the Yankees are a better postseason team. Indians had almost game 2, but they blew it. The Brad Hand just did not have his stuff that night, and the Yankees went all over it, 2-0. Twins, Astros. It was time for the Twins to make a statement, and it was time for the Astros to make a statement. The Astros choose to make their statement first. Twins choked. It did not have Josh Donaldson on the roster, which could have hurt them in the end, but Donaldson's a bigger boom-bust player. In 2019, he had a boom season with the Braves. He had a bust season with the Twins. Astros need to make a statement like, hey, we're not just this cheating scandal team. We're still a pretty good baseball team. Ignore Jose Altuve. So, 2-1, Astros went farther in the playoffs than I ever thought they would this year because of the whole cheating off-the-field stuff. Nope. That off-field stuff did not notice them. I don't remember that for next time. Astros are a good baseball team. Watch out for them. Rays or White Sox and A's, 3-1. I predicted the A's. I was very high on the A's all year, and they came out and won it. Again, White Sox, young team. Tim Anderson is going to be a star. So is Luis Robert. He is looking to be another great star. So 2 very young stars. Robert could win AL Rookie of the Year. Again, these teams were just too young, man. I wasn't sure on them yet in the postseason. Blue Jays and White Sox, yeah, watch out for them in the future. They are 2 young, hungry teams. I think the White Sox are in win-now mode. I think the offseason they can make some big moves. But the A's, my high team besides the Atlanta Braves, were probably my favorite team all season. 3-1. 3-1. We'll get to the A's later. Rays, Yankees, Broussard. The storyline wrote itself. Chapman, Kevin Broussard. Almost threw 101 at his head, Chapman. Meeting the ALDS Game 5, Kevin Broussard. Home run to send the Rays to the ALCS. Broussard went from undrafted to postseason hero. The story writes itself. Chapman, back-to-back years, getting homered on to send it 4-1. The Astros and the A's. I had A's, Rays, ALCS. Nope, it was 4-2. The Astros upset Oakland because it's Oakland. I don't think I'll be believing much in I didn't believe much in Houston. And they proved it. They're proving, hey, we're still good. The A's are like, we had Moneyball. No, but watch out for the A's next year. Rays, A's, and I predicted the A's to go all the way to the World Series, so I will have to take a loss on that one. I did predict the Rays to go all the way to ALCS. I thought they'd lose it. 4-3, though. The Rays did going to the World Series. We'll talk about the World Series later in this game, but they played a great series against the Astros. They had a 3-0 lead. Almost blew it, which would have made the Braves loss look a little bit better. But yeah, almost blowing that 3-0 lead really made it here. George Springer just went off in the ALCS. But the Rays, hold on. Randy Rosarena also proved to be a postseason stud. ALCS MVP. Moving on to the NL side. Dodgers, Brewers. I predict the Dodgers. Brewers should not have been a playoff team. Neither should the other NL Central team. So 5-3 there. Dodgers just too dominant. Cardinals, Padres. Cardinals should not have been there, and the Padres did beat them 6-3 now on the year. Cardinals shouldn't have been there. Fernando Tatis Jr. wanted that one badly. So did Manny Machado. So they went all the way in, all out on that Cardinals played a lot better than I thought they would. I will give credit to them there, but the Padres is too much to handle for the St. Louis Cardinals. Cubs, Marlins. The streak isn't broken yet, but the streak of the Cubs choking is it time to rebuild the Cubs? They got rid of Madden, the manager. Bryant and Baez haven't been looking that good. Yu Darvish came out as a star. what do? Do you blow up the organization, start trying to rebuild from scratch? Because honestly, they choked in the postseason. They should have beat Miami, but they didn't, so we'll take the 6-4. Miami's a young team, and every time they made the playoffs, they haven't lost a series until this year. Braves, Reds, Max Fried, Trevor Bauer, 2 star pitchers going at it head-to-head, and the Braves won it. They swept them. First game, took 13 innings, won 1-0. Long game. Next game, the Braves finally got some runs going, shut out the Cincinnati Reds. Yes, not a good look for the Reds offense. Bauer probably gone from Cincinnati, so I don't think Cincinnati will have this much success. I jumped on the bandwagon this year, my standing predictions. But the Braves moved on 7-4. Dodgers, Padres. That's where this classic quote came in from another famous philosopher. Let's see it. Let's read it one more time. It's just so inspirational. It's classic LA Dodgers. They always find a way to lose. Well, they didn't lose here. 7-5 now. Dodgers, Padres didn't blow that one, but the Dodgers proved why they are a dominant team. They are a force to be reckoned with in the NL and will forever be a force to be reckoned with in the NL. But I think Dodgers-Padres rivalry will be one of the great ones to watch for years to come. Fernando Tatis, Cody Bellinger, Machado, Turner, Kershaw, maybe how much longer he has left. The Glass now. So, yes. Braves, Marlins, and finally the Marlins lose a postseason series 8-5. The Braves offense came out swinging in there, gave us a little bit of scares, but Ian Anderson, great young pitcher, Max Fried, Kyle Wright stepped up in this game, and so yeah, those three just really sent it over the edge, sending the Braves to the NLCS. Braves, Dodgers. I had Braves, Padres, and predicted Braves to the World Series, and the Braves blew a 3-1 lead because they are an Atlanta team. All right, let's get into it. Game 1, won it. Game 2, won it. Heartbeat. 15-run game. Kyle Wright. Ugh, not good. Game 4, won it. Game 5, it's 3-2. Okay, we got next game. Game 6. Oh, nope, can't win it. Didn't win it there. Let's go to a game 7, and our offense not show up, and our pitching choke. Yes, that is right. We did not deserve some of those of it. Fried and Anderson gave great outings to the Braves. The Braves offense just didn't pull it off. And then there were other days where the pitching couldn't pull it off. Will Smith did not look like himself in the postseason. He did not have any of his stuff. But we kept putting him in there, kept giving him runs, and Dodgers, they earned it. Mookie Betts, it was all about momentum, and the catches Mookie Betts were making on the outfield changed the momentum for the rest of the game. Braves. But then the World Series, I predicted it to be Braves A's. Braves win it. It was actually Dodgers Rays, 2 ALCS, 2 championship series runner-ups. And I'm going to take an L, so I finished off 8-8. But I said Dodgers in 6, and that's exactly what happened. Kevin Cash should not have pulled Blake Snell there. That was a terrible move. It allowed the bullpen to come in. But Kershaw got the ring. It was only a matter of time before the Dodgers did actually win. They had been choking in October, but this time they didn't. So, yes, this was finally the year Dodgers win it. I went 8-8 overall in my predictions, though, which I don't think is too bad. Final baseball game until March. That's kind of sad, but there is the offseason to always look forward to. And, of course, if you want to find out, just come to my channel. I will be covering it. Thank you for listening.